Hi, Dad. Do you take time to teach your daughter skills? I know, it's pretty easy to think, well, I'm going to just take care of this myself. I'm not going to bring my daughter in, especially when she's younger. And I remember a time when I was in Minnesota with my family, actually around Christmas, and we decided that we were going to go ice fishing in Minnesota. And so we were out on the lake, and you have to drill the hole in there, and you have to bait the hook, put it down the hole. Anyway, long story short, my daughter is probably 7, 8 years old. They wanted to go with us fishing, but they really didn't want to go fishing. So we had to kind of educate them that, okay, if you're going to go fishing with us, you're going to have to bring the gear, you're going to have to bring the equipment with, and you're going to be cold, and all the kind of things that went with ice fishing. And we didn't even have buckets to sit on out there. We were just going to go out and kind of dip the pole in the water, dip the line in the water, and that was going to be it. So I had my daughter there. My brother had his daughter there. So we started working through getting the hole cleaned and getting ready to go. But we took the time to take the girls through what was going on in this fishing experience. So finally got my daughter baited up, and I can't remember what we used for bait, but anyway, dropped the line in the water, and it headed on down. Now with ice fishing, the fish are usually right at the bottom, as you know or might know. Anyway, so she was put the lure down there, and while I was starting to set up my stuff, now I'd helped her with her stuff, all of a sudden she gets a tug on the line. So we told her to, okay, and in ice fishing, it's a little bit slower. The action's a lot slower because these fish are slow. So helped her kind of lift this northern up out through the water. And it was about a 22-inch fish. It was a nice fish, but it was easy for her to handle rather than it would have been in the summer because northerns could give a pretty good fight. But in this case, with the ice fishing, they were so lethargic, and so the fish is coming up, and she kind of pulls it in there. She's kind of excited and kind of not, and we're telling her, okay, well, what you got to do, you're going to have to get a pitcher and, hold the fish. We put a little stick in there for her to hold it. So she didn't have to touch it because that wasn't going to be exactly what she wanted to do. But she did the whole thing in terms of she was the only one who caught a fish. She got the fish. We got a chance. I taught her a skill. It was something that I learned. Now, it could have been very easy to say, oh, girls, just stay in here. They really didn't want to come with us anyway. But if we said, no, come on, we want to teach you. We want Daddy to show you how to fish. And she got to catch her first fish. Now, the interesting thing is when she became older, much older, she's on a job, and she had a chance to go fishing with her boss. And needed to do it shouldn't have to go, but it was a good idea for her to go. And she could reflect back on that experience that she had already had somewhat. I'm not talking about a lot of skill in fishing, but she had some skill that she could lean on. So when he said, would you like to go fishing? I'll help you. She could say yes, because she'd done that with her dad already. So it's just very, very important, dads, to be able to, you've got a lot of skills, a lot of things that you can impart to your daughters and your sons, but you need to take the time because it's so much easier to just say, look, I'm going to do it myself. I'm not going to bother to teach her how to do it. Probably going to take me 4 or 5 times longer if I've got her with, and I just soon fish myself. And I'm suggesting to you, Dad, that you take the time and maybe encourage and coax her a little bit to come with, and it'll pay dividends later on in life. You don't know when that skill is going to come back again, that you taught her and that you were the one who gave her the experience of catching her first fish. Thanks for stopping by.